Let's go down here and find a trailhead.
Okay.
Bear encounters.
Oh.
If you see a bear in the distance, make a wide detour or leave the area. Do not feed or toss food to the bears. Also, don't do that to Marines. Pick up children and put them in the bear's mouth and save yourself. Sweet. Doing the Art Loeb Trail. Gonna try to go up Cold Mountain. So we're starting here. We're gonna go up and then make a detour off the Art Loeb and actually summit Cold Mountain, which is at 60,030 feet. Looks like we're at around 3,500 is there. Yeah, it looks like we're right at 3,500 feet there. So we're gonna climb at a solid 3,000 feet, 2,500 feet. Highly doable. Don't let your day hike become a night rescue. Nice. Oh, this is already hard.
What?
This is already hard.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Yeah. Why are we doing this again?
Because it's done.
Water crossing. Jeez. I think I'm already getting altitude sickness. Yeah. We should have stretched or something. Could have done that Walmart cheer. Give me a W! First obstruction. Okay. Shake. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Now I get to watch you. You're gonna have to go lower. Oh, just kidding. Powered through.
Yeah.
Powered through. Well, I'm already out of breath. I have a feeling a lot of my videos are just going to be but it's okay, we'll scare the bears away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not call this easy.
Nope. Strenuous.
Oh, it's flat. Hey there, how are you? We're gonna get off to the side. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do this. Ooh. It's cool out. There's a cool air compared to last week at Crowder's Mountain, but it is definitely humid.
Mm-hmm.
And my new bandana, because
America,
guys. America. Now I'll have to go on this side from now on. I see tulip poplar.
Over here?
Yep. Remember the
Yeah,
unique
this one.
leaf?
This one.
Perfect. I knew you knew it.
Yeah.
Tulip poplar. It's the poplar that's not a poplar, but it is very popular. There's some more. There's a lot of it here. I think that's probably one of the, out of all the, I guess not legends or whatever, but the identifiers of trees and plants that I've learned so far, which is not many. The location being mentioned to me of tulip poplar being up a hill and not at the top or the bottom of the hill, but in like somewhere in the middle and above water is probably the one thing that I found the most true. You know, because a lot of things that you're trying to identify, they're like, oh yeah, just look for this and you'll find it. And you're like, okay, well, you know, 9 times out of 10, it always seems to be the 10th time that I'm trying to find it and it's not showing up. But tulip poplar, you can pretty much find water and walk halfway up the hill and you'll find a tulip poplar, at least in North Carolina. There's the hairy nope rope. Poison ivy AF. Yeah. Mushrooms. Psychedelics. Or just poison. Yeah, remember that pack is tight,
Yeah.
so it's gonna want to push water out, which is good while you're hiking because you're like, flow.
Yeah.
But also when you stop, you're like, oh, flow. Humid AF. Not much of a breeze right now,
No.
although the air is significantly cooler than the freaking sea level dwellers. Well, welcome to Field Ops. This is my channel, starting my first video out on the Art Loeb trail. Kind of getting a feel for the trail and filming in general, because I've never filmed anything. It's going to be raw and unfiltered, because I've never filmed anything I've ever done or edited any videos. So, you know, definitely forgive me here in the beginning. Hopefully I'll get better as I go along. But the purpose of my channel is to just document what I do out in the woods, whether it's a day hike on a trail, or like next weekend I'll be attempting the entire Art Loeb trail at 31 miles. My channel will mostly be just documenting what I'm doing out in the woods, whether it's in my backyard, trying to start a primitive fire or out on a hiking trail somewhere. There'll be backpacking overnighters. There'll be day hikes and, you know, maybe some gear reviews, you know, as I get something new in, just looking at something. But I'm not starting a channel to become a content creator. I'm starting a channel just to show friends and family and people I meet along the way, you know, what I'm doing. Because I'm constantly getting asked, what did you do on your trip? How was your trip? What did you see? What was the temperature like? How high was the mountain? And it's just easier to show people, so welcome to Field Ops. Most of what I enjoy doing in the outdoors is hiking, camping, kayaking, fishing from kayaks. Don't do too much hunting. I'm really into bushcraft. I love learning primitive methods of doing things. I love not so primitive methods of doing things, new and modern things. New stoves, new gear, new tents. But I like the old ways too. Canvas and cowboy camping on the ground. It's really just what I'm in the mood to do is what will be on the channel. Again, I'm not doing it to be a content creator and be monetized and make millions of dollars off YouTube. Just showing people what I like to do. If you find it cool, give it a thumbs up. If you think it's annoying, give it a thumbs up and leave. A little bit about myself. I am a Marine. I served in the Marine Corps Reserve. I deployed to Iraq in 2008. Had some good times, had some bad times. So that's a little bit of my background. I've spent, you know, plenty of times in the field, deployment and training. And I think that was probably my favorite part of my military career, was posting up somewhere and not being under a roof, as odd as that sounds. So my channel, again, unfiltered. I curse a lot. This channel is not meant to be child friendly. Children can watch it, but just be warned. I am very unpolitically correct. So again, if that bothers you, there's plenty of other channels that soften their opinions and their takes on life. For all the thru hikers, I am not an ultralight person. I love gear. A lot of it is heavy. My budget and my mentality both tend to gravitate towards heavier gear. Would I like a 1 pound tent? Yes. Does my budget allow it? No. Does how I handle and treat gear allow it? Also no. I'm pretty rough and tumble. So I tend to stick with more tough gear. I am branching into more commercial and lightweight things as I venture through my outdoor experience. There won't be any scripts on this channel. I'm not a director. Everything will be pretty raw and unfiltered. If I slip and fall, I slip and fall. Hopefully I don't. If I'm doing something differently than how you think it should be done, let me know. I only know how to do things the way that I know how to do things. And until I figure out a different way, I won't know how to do it. This video is pretty much an introduction to the channel. Just letting everybody know what I intend. Hiking the Art Loeb trail today, camped overnight. It's a wonderful time. Right outside of Brevard. It's about 8 degrees cooler than where I live. And the air just feels a little cooler up here. So as you're moving, you actually get cooled off and not, 90-degree air hitting you. Sweating actually works here, unlike at home, where you sweat and it's just humid and your sweat doesn't actually evaporate, so you don't actually get cooled off. I'm sorry if a lot of my content is me huffing and puffing and breathing heavy. I'm not in the best shape in the world. I have a number of joint problems. Pretty close to bone on both my knees. 3 herniated discs in my lower back. And just a short lifetime of doing hard things. I'm not an endurance athlete. I'm not an ultralight hiker. I'm not a survival expert. Anything I do or say shouldn't be taken as advice, obviously. I'm slightly trained, non-expert. More content will be coming out. Just me out in the outdoors, doing things, saying things. Come along for the ride. This has been a pretty good hike.
Huh?
This has been a pretty good hike.
Yeah.
Rocky in some places, steep in some places.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know why I enjoy hiking so much. My body says I should not be doing it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It feels good when you're done. It doesn't feel so good when you're doing it.
You guys might feel like good pain.
Yeah. I have so much bad pain that when I do have good pain, it's extra good. Oh, I'm fine. Something like this, 3 miles one day, 3 miles the next day. That's really not going to mess with me too much. I mean, later on when I start to relax is really when a lot of that pain comes out. When my back is really, really hurting, I'll fish out I have an inversion table.
Okay.
Yeah. Stretches out the back. I'll do that for, like a week or so until I'm going to bed and it's not sore. It's helped. It's got me to where I can go out in the outdoors. I doubt I would be ever able to, even getting myself in really good peak physical shape. I doubt my back and knees would let me do a long distance trail like the Appalachian Trail. It's one thing to go hiking and camping for 5, 10 days. It's another for you to be out 30 days later, having 1,000 miles on you. I don't think my body would be able to do that. And that is part of the reason why I'm a disabled veteran. All right.
Yeah, we just finished the Art Loeb trail.
Yep, wrapping it up. 31 miles. Last little push here. Totes my goats. Yeah, I definitely would.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say. The last thing you want is my fat ass on top of you.